night number 2 as the host, Carmine County Bulldogs take on the Harrisburg Bulldogs. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. Joey Wagner back at the WRUL studio. Catlin Elliott and Chloe Beach with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. And the pregame show is brought to you by Rice Motors. Give Rice Motors a knockout test drive now. Give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. All right, the Bulldogs are 13-4 on the year as they beat Evansville Day School last night here at the CIT 60-33. And as far as seen them once already this year, that being at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament in the third place game, which Carmine won by a final of 55-54. You know, really, as far as Carmine, they had that tough loss on Friday, but a good bounce-back win last night over Evansville Day.
Yeah, they took care of business last night against Day School. Looked a little shaky there at the beginning of that second quarter, but they found a way to start scoring some points. The defense really turned up and keyed in on Kane Wilsey and was able to slow him down, and that's what you want to see, a bounce-back performance.
As we get ready for the opening tip, we will step aside for a short break here on 97.3 WRUL.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi, your partner in auto repair. Call 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi, your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Alney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, know better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. Life is always about change, and most businesses have to evolve to succeed. You want to be the best at what you do and do the things you like the most. We want to help you achieve that goal. We can help you design your records to evaluate what's the most profitable aspects. We can also help you evaluate what services are complementary and best offered together to your market niche customers. You know your business, but having the records to back up your business decisions can help with a business loan or just with peace of mind. Contact Nancy J. Winter, CPA, Carmine, 382-2364.
All right, back here in Carmi, hoping that our audio issues are fixed. I don't know what the deal is. That's been happening the last 3 nights. But
too cold.
I guarantee it's what it is.
Not working.
Everything messes up when it's too cold. But all right, so you probably didn't understand anything we said during our pregame chat. This is the Rice Motors pregame show. Take RiceMotors.com for a test drive now and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. So Travis, Carmi 13-4 on the season. Mentioned they had that tough loss last Friday against Fairfield here at home, where they blew a 16-point lead, but a big bounce-back win last night over Evansville Day.
And Carmi did a really good job last night of coming out with some defensive intensity. Offense early on looked fine. It kind of a little complacent, but then they made that run toward the end of the second, extended the lead in the third, and kind of ran away with it from there. So that's the type of bounce-back win you want to see.
As far as Harrisburg, they lost here last night to Mount Vernon, a team that I think has a real good chance to win this thing. Carmi will see Mount Vernon on Saturday night. But as far as Harrisburg, Travis, we got Cameron Andy. Yeah. Anytime you play Harrisburg, you know you got to shut him down. I also think Connor Henshaw's done a great job kind of being that number 2 option. not really the same guys that we saw at the EHT, but no matter who's on the floor, no matter who's still playing, he's still got a matchup against Cameron Andy.
Yeah, and he's one of the best players in Southern Illinois. He's had a 50-point game this year. He's a 1,000-point scorer, and he's just continuing to add to it. He can score at all three levels. He can post up. He can drive. He can hit a mid-range shot. He can hit it from long range. So you got to be aware where he's at. And one player can't guard him. It's a whole team effort, and they're going to have to keep their eye on him.
Fairfield has lost 6 of their last 8 games since beating Carterville. They're in the second round, the upset of that El Dorado Holiday Tournament. But, Travis, one thing that we know for sure, and really kind of Carmi's bugaboo, their problem is just kind of showing up and playing how they know they're capable of playing. Kind of what happened in the second half back on Friday, the loss to Fairfield. And that's one thing. If you come out flat against this Harrisburg team, you'll be out of it in a hurry. Yeah,
you come out flat against any good basketball team, they will take advantage. And Carmi's had that problem. It really stopped there towards the EHT. Early in the year, they kind of were. It's like one half they'd show up, the other half they wouldn't. Then they started putting together 4 good quarters of basketball. And then recently, it just seems like they're kind of sleepwalking through some games. Coming back to Friday night, and Carmi wants to forget about that as much as possible. But that entire second half, seemed like nobody wanted the basketball. They weren't ready to play. They kind of thought, well, we're up 14, we're up 15, game's over. You can't play basketball like that, especially against a team like Harrisburg.
Mention the Harrisburg Bulldogs. They are 11-10 on the year. They're trying to pick up their first win of the CIT. Mentioned their 14-point loss against Mount Vernon last night here in night number 1. They will look to bounce back tonight in the Battle of the Bulldogs. And I already think we're going to have an interesting setup here. So the Bulldogs are wearing their maroon uniforms, but on the scoreboard they've got Carmi's players on the home side. So we'll see really who they treat as the home team tonight. I always just say, wear white every night if you're hosting a tournament. But remember a couple years ago, Carmi came out the tunnel wearing white uniforms, and as did Mount Vernon. So you had 2 teams wearing white, which caused a bit of an issue. But as of now, the Carmi Bulldogs are the home team on the scoreboard. As we will meet the starters for Coach Andy Fehrenbacher and the Harrisburg Bulldogs of the River to River Conference. As I mentioned, Cameron Andy, he is a 6'3 senior. Also going to start number 20. That is Reed Ryder. Ryder is a 6'1 junior. Number 21, Connor Henshaw. Henshaw is a 6'1 senior. Number 23, Adrian Mann, who is a 6'1 junior. And number 30, Owen Rand, who is a 6'3 junior. So for Harrisburg, Andy, Ryder, Henshaw, Mann, and Rand. Harrisburg in the home white uniforms, white numbers, white letters outlined in purple. Carmi beat Harrisburg in the opening night of this tournament last season. What was a thrilling ball game. Mentioned their thrilling 1-point win over Harrisburg in the EHT just a couple of weeks ago. And what was probably one of the better all-around efforts Carmi put forth this season. Had a nice second-half comeback in order to get that win. So the Harrisburg cheerleaders doing their midcourt routine. And we will have Mr. Trey Mason do the honors for the Carmi White County starting 5.
And now, let's get the starting lineup for your Carmi White County Bulldogs. That's 4.
So starting five for the Carmi White County Bulldogs: Gavin Holloman, Mitchell Edwards, Cade Stockton, Trey Dixon, and what a miss, Mitchell Edwards also in there. Same starting five the Bulldogs have ran with since the beginning of the season there at the DuQuoin Tip-Off Classic. Good crowd on hand, despite the cold temperatures outside. I think that definitely had an effect on the crowd last night. But we'll see if the Bulldogs can pick up a big win. You got to think, Travis, if you're Harrisburg the second time through, obviously that's a bad loss in that third place game. Kind of what's their mindset? What are they thinking the second time around?
Well, you know you've had a lead on them. They were leading up until the fourth quarter for most of that ball game, so their whole mindset's got to be they can't beat us twice. We had them down. This time we're going to step on their necks and put them away. And if you're Carmi, you're thinking, we've already beat these guys one time. It was a tough-fought game. We've got to be ready to compete.
Hey, it's all about start, especially when you play in this tournament. Play in front of your home crowd. If you're Carmi, we've seen how well they can play on nights where shots are falling. It'll be Andy and Edwards, two of the top players in Southern Illinois, jumping at midcourt. We are underway. Edwards wins the tip, and Carmi has it to start the contest. Scoreless ball game. Harrisburg comes out and have a
1-2-2 it looks like, and Andy drops the middle.
Dixon has it in the near corner. He drives baseline, picks it up, leaves it for Driscoll. Near corner three. Yes, sir. Great start for Landon Driscoll, and it's 3-0 Bulldogs on a first bank three-pointer. We've played 30 seconds. Rand dribbling left, hands it off to Andy. Pull-up shot, the free throw line won't go. Rebound, Gavin Holloman. Holloman walks it across the timeline. We've played 45 seconds here in the first quarter, 3-0. Bulldogs move it around this defense. Stockton on the far side. Edwards, bounce pass near top to Driscoll. Hands it back off to Edwards. Top of the key three. 2 for 2 is Carmi from beyond the arc. This time Mitchell Edwards.
Carmi saying, all right, you want to sit in that zone, we'll shoot you right out of it.
Very similar to how Carmi started the game last Friday. A couple of three-point shots out the gate. First Driscoll, now Edwards. 6-0 Bulldogs, 6:45 to go in the first quarter. And Cade Stockton with the steal. Driscoll at the other end. His layup good. What a start for the Bulldogs. 8-0, and Andy Fehrenbacher needs a timeout. With 6:37 to go in the first quarter, it's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well, back in 30 seconds.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
The Maroon Bulldogs off to a hot start, 8-0 Carmi, 6:37 to play in the first quarter. Travis couldn't really ask for a much better start.
No, you could not. Carmi's defense leading the offense, and they're hot from outside to start.
Harrisburg brings it into the front court. They go on the left side with Rand. Cutting down low is Hinshaw. His reverse layup up and good. And a good answer for Harrisburg out of the timeout. 8-2, Carmi leads it. 6:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Gavin Holloman.
Harrisburg switched into man defense, it looks like.
Figured that zone wouldn't last long the way Carmi shot there in the first few minutes. Edwards, top of the key, thought about the long three, now drives to the right side off to Driscoll. Driscoll almost stepped back, now pulls up for three. That one rims out, offensive rebound, Cade Stockton. He goes up and puts it in.
Good extra effort play there by Cade.
I think Cade's really stepping up his offensive play over the last couple of games, doing a good job getting offensive boards to put himself in a spot for some baskets. 10-2 Carmi, 5:43 to play here in the first quarter. This is Rand driving inside, tough shot against Edwards, gets the roll off the glass. Owen Rand makes it 10-4 Carmi White County. 2.5 to play, or correction, 5.5 to play here in the first. Driscoll across the timeline, goes left side to Edwards. Edwards over on the right top. Trey Dixon has it. Now on the far side, Driscoll wants to drive baseline, swings it out to Holloman. Him and Edwards fought for it for a second. Now Holloman pulls up for a deep three. It won't go. And a nice rebound by Mann as Harrisburg comes the other way. Adrian Mann near side. Dixon falls down. They give it off to Henshaw. Now left side, Rand with it. Comes near side, back to Mann. Jab step. Mann pulls up for three. It won't go. Rebound. Edwards lost it, but then Holloman gets it for Carmi-White County. 4:48 to play here in the first quarter. 10-4. Maroon Bulldogs with the lead. Holloman dribbles to his left, then hands it off to Dixon. Driscoll now between the circles. Driscoll near side, Holloman. Thought about the three. Man right there on him. They get Edwards open at the top of the key. Now on the right side, Driscoll. Thought about it. Puts on the floor. Edwards there for a screen. Driscoll, floater from the free throw line. That one nearly tipped the ceiling. 7 points for Driscoll here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's a tough shot right there. One runner, two runner from 15 feet.
One-handed at the free throw line. That's a no. Yes, good shot. Andy puts up a similar shot. That one can't go in off the glass, and Driscoll the rebound. Carmi putting the pedal down early, leading 12-4. We've played 4 minutes here in the first. Driscoll hands it off to Holloman over on the right side. Holloman looks. Down the far corner it goes to Edwards. Edwards dribbling. Leaves it off for Holloman, top of the key. Fires a three, another! First bank three-pointer. The Bulldogs are hot, 15-4. As Andy walks it across the timeline. Man on the far side, getting a screen from Rand. Looking to get inside against Edwards. Leaves it off near side. Open jumper is up and good from Reed Ryder. Harrisburg's got 6. None of those come from Cameron Andy. 15-6 your score. 3:15 to play here in the first quarter. Carmi in front. Edwards over the Dixon on the far side. Elevator screen gets Driscoll open. He dribbles. Now he pulls up for three. He missed it. Offensive rebound. Put back up and in. And one. Gavin Holloman. And a chance for a three-point play.
Good job there by Gavin getting inside position. Be able to finish through the contact.
So Gavin will go to the free throw line. Sub in the game for Harrisburg. Caden Young will check in. Young, the 6'2 junior. Gavin so far this season, he's had his issues at the free throw line. Didn't show it there. He's shooting 56%, but he gets that one to go. Gavin's got 6. The Bulldog lead is 12 at 18-6. 3 minutes to play in the first. Henshaw, left side, getting a screen from Ryder. Now pulls up for three over Stockton. Short rebound off the fingertips of Driscoll in the hands of Andy. He'll float one up and gets that one to go. He won't be quiet for too long.
Nope, he will not.
First basket for Andy. The Bulldog lead is 10, 18-8. Dixon down low, out to Holloman. Gavin dribbling inside, puts up a shot through the contact and can't get the roll. Rebound Young. Carmi in front, 2.5 to play in the first quarter, 18-8. Henshaw in the far quarter, guarded by Stockton. Goes to Rand, now it's off to Young between the circles. Andy Fehrenbacher calls out the offense. Henshaw left side, met there by Stockton. Dribbling right, guarded by Dixon. Near side it goes to Young. Down the post, it's Rand who turns, missed the layup. Edwards tips the rebound to himself and he pushes the floor. Edwards trying to go baseline to the basket. Edwards' layup won't go. He got his own rebound. Mitchell goes back up, left it short. There's Driscoll who gets the offensive rebound. Out to Holloman for three. Yes! 21 points for Carmi here in the first quarter. 21-8.
And they're putting the pedal to the metal.
Young tries a left side three. It's no good. Rebound Edwards. The pace Carmi's playing with also in this first quarter has been impressive. Heat check for Holloman. It won't go. And the rebound fought for between Dixon and Rand, and it's no good. That was the definition of a heat check there from Gavin Holloman.
One pass, fast break. Might have had something on a little bit of a driving lane there, but when you're that hot, you might as well try it.
21-8, Bulldogs of Carmi lead it with 1:24 to play here in the first quarter. Young driving on the right side, met there by Dixon. Hands it off now to Andy. He'll float one up and banks it in off the right side. Just so crazy how Cameron Andy, and watching him play over his career, any slip of separation, he can find a way to score.
Yeah, he can get a shot up. He's very shifty, very slithery a little bit.
Believe it or not, he's going to play college baseball out of all things. Carmi swings it around. They lead 21-10. Driscoll at the free throw line off to Dixon. Now on the right top, it's back to Edwards with 48 seconds to go. Driscoll dribbling, hands it off Holloman, near side three. That one's no good. Long rebound controlled by Ryder, and Harrisburg comes the other way. Andy driving against Holloman, puts one up. Ooh, he hit the shot, but they're going to call a foul on the floor against Holloman. Carmi coaches thought that Andy kind of put a shoulder into Holloman, creating the contact, but the shot won't count. First foul on Gavin. 37 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ryder to inbound, gets it up top to Young. Now on the near side, Andy with it. Andy pulls up a deep three, barely nicks the rim and goes out of bounds into the Carmi cheerleaders with 30 seconds to go. 21-10, Harrisburg applying some full court pressure. Edwards over on the far side. Near top, it's Holloman. Now it's Stockton off to Driscoll. 2-on-1, but Driscoll pulls it out smartly, and Carmi will hold for one shot. Holloman has it near the midcourt logo. Gets the call from Kevin Wolf. 10 seconds. Edwards over on the right side. Now it's Driscoll with 7 seconds. Dixon dribbling left, off to Holloman. 4 seconds. Holloman gets inside, throws one up, missed it, but they'll call a foul on the shot. 2 free throws coming up for Gavin Holloman, who's having a busy first quarter with 9 points. Well, Travis, we're starting to see Gavin Holloman really turn almost into Carmi's number one option offensively, and of course, it could be him, Edwards, or Driscoll any given night as Holloman hits the first free throw. But I think Gavin's doing a good job of not only shooting from the outside, but getting to the rim aggressively.
Yeah, he's being very aggressive, and that's what Carmi needs out of him, with everyone keying in on Driscoll and Edwards.
Hit shot, got the rebound and turned and chucked it. And Edwards volleyball spiked it out of bounds. I get some chuckles from the crowd. But a dominant first quarter from Carmi White County. They lead 22-10. We go to the second quarter back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
We start the second quarter. Carmi White County off to a hot start, leading at 21-10 over Harrisburg here in night number 2 of the 44th annual CWCIT. And there's a three-point shot from Adrian Mann. It gets Harrisburg back within 9, 22-13. Driscoll into the front court, over on the right side to Holloman. Elevator screen gets it to Edwards. Edwards gets 2 guys to jump up in the air, then pulls up for 3. Left it short, loose ball on the ground, and we're going to get a jump ball with the arrow favoring Carmi. Travis, what Carmi shoot there in that first quarter?
They made 4 of 9 from 3 and 4 of 7 from 2. So 8 of 16 overall, shooting 50%.
A lot of quick shots.
Yep.
A lot of open looks. 22-13, Carmi up. We've played 28 seconds here in the second quarter, and Edwards just threw out the leg of his own guy. Out of bounds. He was trying to go to Holloman, trying to bounce pass it to him, but hit him right in the foot. 22-13, Carmi. Harrisburg into the front court with Adrian Mann. Mann with it, directing traffic. Looks, now comes near side. Andy has it. Andy back to Driscoll. Leaning up, goes up, puts a shot up off the glass and up and in.
That's how quick he can get it.
How quickly he can get going. He's got 6 points, and Harrisburg back within 7, 22-15. Dixon over on the right side, shot fake. Now it's off to Stockton, near side Driscoll with it now. Bounce pass down low Holloman, and he draws a foul. You know, Travis, one thing, this game already feels a lot like last Friday's game. Carmi got off to a hot start, couldn't miss, but they kind of just let up, and right now the lead's down to 7, and I know it's a lot of game left, but you don't want to let Harrisburg get momentum and let Andy get going.
You want to keep the pedal to the metal, continue to push the pace, and hopefully continue to hit shots like Carmi did in the first quarter.
Driscoll lobs it into Edwards, top of the key. Gets it near side to Driscoll, almost lost it, still loose. No one's got it yet. Mann tries to get it. Now it's Young who has it for Harrisburg. Caden Young dribbles in the far corner. Now it's off to Henshaw. Young pulls it back out between the circles. 6.5 to play in the second quarter. 22-15. Carmi make it 22-17 as Young drives in.
It's too easy. Carmi's got to do a better job at stepping over and helping.
Everyone who has scored, everyone who has played for Harrisburg has scored. 22-17, it's a 5-point game. Driscoll, guarded by Henshaw. Dribbling over to the right, now it's off in the hands of Dixon. Dixon, dribbling left. Now comes near side Stockton, and the near corner goes to Holloman. Holloman bounce pass down low, Driscoll dribbling, dumps it off to Dixon, steps inside. Nice move by Trey Dixon, who lays it up and in for 2.
Nice dive and good find by Driscoll right there.
24-17, Carmi in front by 7, under 6 to play in the second quarter. Andy right side got Driscoll up in the air, then drives inside and draws a foul. Thought Andy might have traveled for a second, but he never left the ground when...
Yeah, he just spread his feet out.
Foul number 21, Trey Dixon.
So Owen Rand will check in. Connor Henshaw takes a seat. That's the second foul on Trey Dixon, so he'll have to come out. We'll see Merrick Milhorn check in here early. Milhorn plays more of that forward position compared to Haywood when he comes in more of a guard. Rand gets it inside to Young. His shot no good. Edwards couldn't get the rebound. They're going to say out of bounds. Last touch by Carmi. 24-17, Bulldogs lead over Harrisburg. 5:42 to play here in the second quarter. Open shot up and good for Adrian Mann. All of a sudden, Harrisburg within 5 at 24-19. Driscoll across the timeline. Going near side to Edwards. Dribbling to his right. Off to Milhorn. Now in the far corner goes to Driscoll. Catch and shoot 3. It won't go. Offensive rebound. Holloman goes against the contact and puts it up and in. 12 points early for Gavin Holloman. Andy drives inside. Open shot from Rand, and he hits the shot through the contact. I thought we were going to foul there on Edwards, who kind of came down on him.
Yeah, that was a line drive that he shot, and I think it was because Edwards might have got a hand on it, but I'm surprised that went in.
26-21, Carmi leads 4:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Holloman dribbling inside, dumps it off to Driscoll, who spins and banks it in. 9 points for Driscoll. Bulldogs up by a touchdown, 28-21. Andy gets past Stockton. Double clutch in midair, won't get it, got his own rebound. My goodness, he is fun to watch.
He is, with that extra, he's the quickest second leaper I've seen in high school basketball in a very long time. He's so quick off the floor. He's up in the air with his defender, and as soon as he hits the floor, he's back up, grabbing that offensive rebound.
Andy's got 8. The Carmi lead down to 5, 28-23. As Edwards has it over on the far side now to Holloman. Holloman back near top to Edwards. 4 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. 28-23 Carmi. Milhorn in the far corner, dribbles inside, lost it, picks it back up, and Kevin Wolf does not like what he sees. He's got to call a timeout to reset the offense. 3:52 to play in the second quarter. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. Back in 30 seconds.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
3:52 to play here in the second quarter. Carmi-White County leading Harrisburg 28-23. Bulldogs have the ball. Driscoll to inbound. Lobs it up top to Gavin Holloman. Harrisburg still in that man-to-man. They started off in a zone, but it didn't last long. Holloman comes near side to Driscoll. Driscoll over on the right top to Edwards. Edwards looking. Pulls it back out. Now it's off to Holloman. 3.5 to play here in the second quarter. 28-23 Carmi. Backdoor cut. Edwards has it down low. Threw it away. Ooh, but a kick ball is going to save Carmi a possession as Edwards threw it right to Owen Rand, but it must have been kicked when it got there.
Yeah, he threw it right off his foot. And that's beneficiary to Carmi.
Driscoll to inbound. Gets it in far corner. Milhorn has it. Hands it off to Edwards on the far top. 3:22 to play in the second quarter. Carmi up 28-23. Holloman near side. Driscoll left open for a triple. Too hard. Milhorn got the offensive rebound and puts it up and in. The sophomore, right place, right time. Harrisburg the other way quickly. Mann gets Edwards up in the air and misses the three. Offensive rebound, Andy, who draws a jump ball. So Andy trying to go back up once he got the rebound. And Carmi did a good job of forcing the jump ball and not a foul. 3:01 to play here in the second quarter, 30-23. Carmi still in front. Henshaw near side, over to Mann. Now left side to Rand, back to Mann. Now it's Andy, top of the key three. Another Burnett.
Give him a little bit of space. He'll take full advantage.
Cameron Andy, 11 points. 30-26. Holloman over on the far side. Edwards back near top to Holloman. Back to Edwards on the right side. Edwards near side. Holloman over on the right side to Edwards. Driscoll near side. Stockton with it. Stockton in the near corner. It's Holloman. Holloman, baseball pass across the way to Driscoll. Steps inside. Awkward move. Shot won't go. Driscoll gets the offensive rebound. Now it's Holloman left side. He's fouled as Rand reached from behind and poked it.
It's going to be Mann, and that's going to be his third.
Rand and the Harrisburg fans didn't like the call, but you can't really, when you're behind somebody, reach around and expect it not to get called, even if it's all ball or not. We approach the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. 30-26, Carmi leads. Holloman stumbling, loose ball. Foul against Harrisburg. That will be on Henshaw. Connor Henshaw picks up his first, third Harrisburg foul as Adrian Mann will take a seat. Caden Young back in the game as they get it up to Landon Driscoll, who walks it across the timeline. Driscoll, bounce pass right side, goes to Edwards. Jab step, Edwards drives right to the rim and he throws it down.
Yeah,
Mitchell Edwards.
He had some bad intentions on that one.
Now Andy answers with a two-handed flush of his own. This is what I wanted to see between these two kids. 32-28. That will get the crowd fired up a little bit. Milhorn over on the right side to Holloman. Holloman tries to drive against Young. Now a crossover. Now it's Milhorn. Stockton near side to Driscoll. Driscoll gets rid of it off to Edwards here on the near side in front of the Harrisburg bench. 1:08 to play in the second quarter. And Edwards draws a foul on Ryder.
Foul number 20.
1:06 to play here in the second quarter. 32-28. Carmi up by 4. Oh. and nearly a backcourt violation. Edwards caught that ball with 1 foot on each side of the half-court line. Under a minute to go in the first half. Edwards driving, lost it, picks it up, now it's off to Milhorn. Milhorn gets it over to Driscoll. Driscoll back to Milhorn. Near side, Holloman, 45 seconds. Holloman drives against Young, double clutch shot, good off glass for Gavin Holloman, who's got 14 in the first half.
Good, strong, aggressive take there by Gavin, using his body to shield the defender.
Andy dribbling to his left, now back to his right. Andy against Driscoll, leaves it left side, catch and shoot three from Moran, won't go. Holloman tipped the rebound out of bounds. They say Carmi ball. I thought Holloman clearly hit that one last. But the Bulldogs of Carmi have it with 20 seconds left. Here in the second quarter. See if they want to hold for one shot. Edwards off to Driscoll with 12 seconds. Driscoll, near side Holloman, 8 seconds. Holloman dribbling to his right, 6 seconds. Edwards, double team in front of the Harrisburg bench, fires with 2 seconds left, and it's off the side of the rim, and the first half comes to an end. Carmi did not get a good look, but they still lead by 6 at the break. 34-28, Carmi leads Harrisburg. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break and come back with the Jordan Funeral Group halftime show here on 97.3 WRUL.
What you need, when you need it. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi has what you need. From outpatient therapy serving pediatrics to geriatrics, when you need it. Flexible hours for your convenience, state-of-the-art equipment, private treatment rooms, and personalized programs tailored to fit you and delivered by a therapy team committed to compassionate care. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi. Learn more by calling 382-2927 today or search Wabash Christian Therapy on Facebook. Wabash Christian Therapy in Carmi. Better every day.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products. Here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Doing business in today's world can be complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. People's National Bank is here to help your business not only survive, but thrive. With modern-day products such as remote deposit capture, ACH payments, merchant card services, and commercial line of credit sweeps, we can get you paid faster, protect your risk, and make your money work hard for you. Hi, this is Melinda with People's National Bank. Give me a call today and get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital family clinics are growing to meet the needs of our communities. We're proud to continue to expand by offering acute, urgent care services by welcoming Dr. Brian Sloan to our McLeansboro Family Clinic location. With over 20 years of emergency medicine experience, Dr. Sloan provides acute, urgent care visits for those times when you can't wait to feel better. From colds and sore throats to care after sports-related injuries and more. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now like we've always been. To schedule an appointment, call 618-643-2988.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home. Grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
halftime here in Carmi as the Maroon Bulldogs leading Harrisburg 34-28. Here at the break, the halftime show is brought to you by the Jordan Funeral Group, remembering lives well lived and honoring the tradition of Bulldog sports. Visit jordanfuneralgroup.com for more. As the Tumble Time Tumblers are the halftime entertainment again tonight. But, Travis, Carmi got off to a really hot start, an 11-point lead there in the first quarter. But you can only be as hot as the shots are when they're falling. But, Harrisburg started to find their rhythm offensively, and an 11-point lead is now only a 6-point halftime lead.
Yeah, you're eventually going to come back down to earth. Carmi was able to shoot Harrisburg out of that 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone that they were in. And they went to man, and Carmi, it's a lot easier to hit a shot when you're wide open versus somebody with a hand in your face. They did a good job, though, holding Cameron Andy down. And, holding him down is him having 13 points. But they did a good job in that whole first quarter of keeping him really quiet. He only had 4 points that first quarter. Then he kind of exploded there in that second. So they're going to have to really key in on him and get that backside help because you can't guard him one-on-one. It's just not possible.
Looking at the individual stat line, as Travis said, Cameron Andy only 13 points. You got 5 points from Adrian Mann, 4 from Owen Rand, 2 apiece from Caden Young, Connor Henshaw, and Reed Ryder. For Carmi-White County, they were led by Gavin Holloman, who had 14 points, 5 from Mitchell Edwards, 9 from Landon Driscoll, and then 2 apiece from Kate Stockton, Trey Dixon, and Merrick Milhorn. Travis, team stats?
Carmi shot 10 of 14 from 2 for 71%, 4 of 13 for 31% from 3, and 2 of 3 for 67% from the line. Harrisburg shot 11 of 16 for 69%, 2 of 9 for 22%. Did not attempt a free throw in that first half. Carmi had 7 offensive, 5 defensive rebounds with 2 turnovers, and Harrisburg had 3 offensive, 4 defensive rebounds with 1 turnover.
In our halftime score, Carmi 34, Harrisburg 28. We'll take a second to look at the regional scoreboard built by Carmi Lumber, helping to assemble a better community. That's Carmi Lumber. Before you drive an ale, drive to Carmi Lumber on 3rd Street. Other scores going on around the area. First with the first game tonight, it was Fairfield defeating Evansville Day 47-43. So the Mules start the tournament 1-0. Evansville Day falls to 0-2. Also action going on at the Carlisle tournament, or correction, the Oakville tournament. It was Carlisle defeating Gilbert Catholic 54-42. At the Benton Invitational tournament, Pinckneyville over Vandalia 92-46. A lot of teams getting involved in the January midwinter tournaments. The Lady Bulldogs will take on El Dorado tomorrow night in the 5th place game at the Lady Eagle Classic. So good luck to Clinton Wolf and the Lady Bulldogs tomorrow night, looking to bring home some hardware there at the Lady Eagle Winter Classic. In our halftime score, Carmi leading Harrisburg 34-28. This is the Jordan Funeral Group halftime show. Be sure to keep it here for the rest of the halftime to show all the Tumblers, their parents, grandparents, cousins watching at home. But, Travis, if you're Carmi, you got to expect Cameron Andy's going to get going eventually. 13 points, more of a quiet 13 points, it feels like. But he is the reason why they got back in the game in that second quarter.
Yeah, he's one tough player to guard because you don't know where he's going to get it from. He hit one running off a screen, catch, shoot 3, and then he crashes the offensive glass. And like I said earlier, he's got the quickest second jump in high school basketball that I've ever seen. He's just hitting the floor from jumping up, then he's back already up, and he's up by the rim. He's one of those type of players that is so athletic and so skilled that it's so hard to guard him one-on-one, so you have to do it as a team. So Carmi's going to have to force other people to beat you. They're going to have to. And they've done a good job of that early on. In that first quarter, Cameron only had 4, and that's when Carmi had that 11-point lead. But then once he started getting going, started hitting shots, that's when Harrisburg started rolling as a team because he draws so much attention that lets those other guys, get some points here and there, and that's what kind of gets them rolling. So Carmi's going to have to do a better job at helping over on Andy and forcing other people to beat them.
So, we've seen Andy play quite a bit over the last couple of years of his career, even at the EHT, here at the CIT, whatever it may be. And, Harrisburg, it seems like every 4 or 5 years they produce one of these just all-out guys. Mentioned Andy. We saw Isaiah Salisbury a lot growing up. He was our age and an outstanding basketball player. got guys like Hinshaw and Smith-Peters about a decade ago.
Bahari Amaya.
Yep.
Just those 6'3", 6'4", forward guard hybrids that can handle the ball and get it wherever they need to. They can post up if you want them to. They can take it full court, 94 feet, and break it down to defense. Be able to score the ball, make some nice passes too. 3-ball, they got, and it just seems like it's every couple years. And I know they got one in 8th grade that is, he got 34 against Gallatin County, and they're a really good 8th grade team. So they got another one coming. So
I'll ask you, Travis, out of all those guys we just mentioned, these guys for Harrisburg that we've seen a lot here in the CIT, some of them winning some MVP awards at the CIT. Which one of those Harrisburg guys has been the best one you've seen over the past decade?
Ooh, you know,
exclude Smith-Peters.
Because he's a first-team All-Stater. That's
Division I.
Yeah, but in my opinion, I mean, either Capel, Hinshaw, or Bahari Amaya. I would go Bahari just for the fact that watching him play that Owensboro team that was a 3A state champion in basketball in Kentucky, came into the EHT, and he kept that Harrisburg team close, and it was a bunch of freshmen and sophomores he was playing with, and he had 40 against 2 future Division I basketball players, and Eric Holman and Justin Miller, and one that I think he got drafted in the second round by the Lakers, or was at least on the G League roster, and did that against them. I mean, you win an MVP with 2 future Division I basketball players in a tournament. It's pretty impressive.
So your answer is Bahari Amaya?
My answer is Bahari.
You're taking him? Okay, that's fair. All right, so again, our halftime score, Carmi leading Harrisburg 34-28. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. Second half coming up next on 97.3 WRUL.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or want to enjoy a stroll around your neighborhood, orthopedic health is critical to your quality of life. The Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team at Wabash General Hospital treats injuries and disorders of the bones, joints, ligaments, tendons, muscles, and spine so you can return to moving through life with greater comfort and ease. To schedule an appointment, call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital, people you know helping people you love.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi, and carmilumber.net.
Hello Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick with Country Financial. It's been great coming back to my hometown of Carmi, supporting our Bulldogs as well as my current and future clients. Whether you're looking for auto or home insurance, insurance for your business, life insurance, or a retirement plan, I can help. I take pride in quality customer service and promise to listen to what's important to you while ensuring you have the right coverages. Stop by my office to see what sets us apart. Country Financial Representative Kyle Hosick, 603 West Main in Carmi.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster. Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
Southern Illinois Trading and Supply, we proudly sell Skag and Spartan mowers. We fully understand the key to repeat and referral business is a strong parts and service department. This is also crucial to help keep your machine in top condition. Our multi-point winter service program is currently in full swing with one of the most competitive prices in the area. We have certified technicians on staff and we use brand-specific products to keep that warranty fully intact. Pickup and delivery are available. Call 618-380-2133 or stop by 610 East Main today. Southern Illinois Trading and Supply in Carmi, Illinois.
All right, start of the second half. Carmi leading Harrisburg 34-28. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you. Joby Wagner back at the WRUL studio. Landon Elliott and Chloe Beach with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Carmi comes out with a turnover on their first possession. Bulldogs led by 11 there in that first half, and Harrisburg with a much better second quarter, able to cut it down to 6 at intermission. Andy has it on the right top, driving inside against Driscoll. Tough shot. How in the world did he get that shot off? I don't know. Andy's got 15.
Tough shot taker, tough shot maker. I mean, he just bull rushed his way into the lane and somehow got that shot to go.
Driscoll comes near side to Edwards. 34-30, Carmi in front. We've played 50 seconds here in the third quarter. Driscoll pulls up at the free throw line, can't get it. Offensive rebound grabbed by Driscoll. He'll drive baseline, and he is fouled on the shot. Henshaw stepped over, and going to be 2 free throws coming up here for Landon Driscoll. Henshaw picks up his second. Travis mentioned Capel Henshaw, great Harrisburg player from about 10 years ago, part of that state championship team. Connor is Capel's younger brother. First free throw for Driscoll up and good. 10 points for Landon. Bulldogs will play Fairfield here Friday night at 7 o'clock. We'll wrap the tournament on Saturday at 6 against Mount Vernon. Driscoll goes 2 for 2. He's got 11. 36-30, Bulldogs lead. We've played 1 minute here in the third quarter. Rand has it, fakes the backdoor pass, now comes near side. Man left open, his three-pointer, can't bounce in. Rebound at Mitchell Edwards. And the Bulldogs come the other way. Holloman across the timeline. Coming near side, Driscoll has it. Driscoll looks over the defense, dribbles to his left, pick and roll with Dixon. Dixon catches it, trying to get rid of it. Now leaves it off for Edwards between the circles. Edwards near side, Driscoll with it. Driscoll dribbling to his left, crossover. Driscoll goes baseline, leaves it in the far corner for Holloman. Holloman guarded there by Man. Now it's off to Driscoll, who takes it to midcourt. Driscoll, left side, Holloman. Holloman, jab step. Getting a screen from Dixon, doesn't use it. Now dribbles to his right, off to Stockton. Near side, Driscoll with it. Driscoll, pick and roll, Stockton, taken away. Good job by Henshaw. He read that one and jumped up and picked it off. Harrisburg the other way. Carmi leads at 36-30. Andy stops, guarded there by Edwards. Now it's off to Rand. Rand dribbling inside. Steps, fades. That one blocked by Driscoll, but Landon got him on the hand. 2 free throws coming up here for Owen Rand.
And that's not very smart foul. Just put a hand up in his face. Don't need to try anything extra, especially since Landon's been the primary defense on Cameron Andy, and I think you need all 5 to guard him.
First free throw for Rand on the way up and good. Travis, kind of what we're seeing Carmi do offensively is just kind of a lot of passing around and not a lot of movement going on. And that's kind of been their problem this season at times with the offense where they can't score, just not much going on.
Yeah, it just bogs down and not a lot of whole off-ball movement.
Rand goes 2 for 2. The Carmi lead down to 4 at 36-32. Driscoll into the front court, goes left side to Cade Stockton. Holloman top of the key. Inside, Edwards found himself open, missed the open shot, and he had a wide open layup, but kind of settled for the 5-foot jumper.
Yeah, should have just took an extra dribble and laid it in.
Andy left side 3, rare miss from him. Rebound loose, and Edwards able to get it, but he's fouled. He was trying to turn and get rid of it. That one goes against Reed Ryder, his second.
Now here comes the Harrisburg three-quarter court press.
We saw Carmi have a really rough time against full court pressure last Friday in the loss to Fairfield. We'll see how they fare here. Driscoll over to Edwards. Now it's Driscoll into the front court. Holloman get it into the front court to set up the offense. Edwards near side, catch and shoot 3, rims out, rebound tip. Stockton has it, puts it up and in.
Good job there by Landon and Cade staying active.
Cade Stockton, look what I found. Easy layup. He's got 4. Bulldog lead back to 6, 38-32. Hinshaw over on the right side, guarded by Holloman. Dribbles, pulls up for 3. Missed it, long rebound, and Stockton able to get it for Carmi. CWC leads 38-32, 4.5 to play here in the third quarter. Gavin dribbles to his left. He'll clear it out to midcourt, and he hands it off to Driscoll. Dribbling left, now it's off to Edwards. Coming near side, Holloman catch and shoot. Triple is good for Gavin Holloman. Gavin with 17, and the Bulldog lead up to 8, 40-32. Mann has it over to Rand on the right side. Rand looks, gets it off to Ryder left side. Ryder over right side to Hinshaw. Shot fake, Hinshaw lost it. Try to pick it back up, loose ball, taken away by Holloman. Throws it up ahead to Driscoll. Driscoll dribbles inside, layup good for Landon Driscoll. Bit of a run here for Carmi, lead back up to 9, and a timeout taken by Andy Fehrenbacher. It's a full timeout. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
We are seriously overstocked at Expressway Ford. Choose from our huge selection of new and pre-owned Fords. Like this one-owner 2020 Ford Escape SE all-wheel drive, only $17,990. Or this 2021 Ford Explorer XLT, only $25,990. Or loaded 2020 Ford Edge SEL all-wheel drive, reduced to $29,990. See our huge inventory at expresswayfordonline.com. Everything is priced to sell during our SOS sale. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Carmi has grown their lead to 11, 43-32, with 3:44 to play here in the third quarter. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you. Night number 2 of the 44th annual Carmi White County Invitational Tournament. Adrian Mann across the timeline. Now it's Young going to his left, guarded by Dixon. Top of the circle, this is Cameron Andy. Dribbling off to the right side, now it's Rand. Top of the key, not a threat there. Off to Young, near side. Young working on Dixon. Dumps it off to Rand over on the far side. Free throw line extended. Now gets it off to Mann. 3:18 to play in the third. Harrisburg going with Connor Hinshaw on the bench. Mann picks up his dribble off to Young now, top of the key, dribbling near side, poked away and stolen by Gavin Holloman. He's got a wide open layup and he puts it in for 2 more. 19 for Holloman. Carmi has grown their lead to 13, 45-32. Young gets inside, his layup good. Big thing now, Travis, Carmi has grown this lead back to double digits. Got to keep it there.
Yep, got to take care of the basketball and work the ball around and get good shots and keep the defensive pressure up.
Driscoll into the front court. Now it's on the right side to Holloman. He drives baseline. His layup good. Gavin Holloman, have a night. 21 points. 47-34. Young has it. Now at the free throw line, it's Rand. Backdoor cut. They go to Andy. His shot blocked by Edwards. Bulldogs into the front court. Driscoll on the far side. He'll walk it near midcourt. 2:13 to play here in the third quarter. 47-34. Carmi in front. Holloman on the right side. Down to the post. They go to Edwards. Edwards picks it up. Lobs it back out to Holloman. Bulldogs will reset. Edwards dribbling to his left. Goes left side, Dixon. Trey dribbling inside, leaves it off for Holloman. Heat check from Gavin, 3-point shot, right side won't go. Long rebound, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cade Stockton. Connor Hinshaw back in. 1:48 to play here in the third quarter, 47-34. Carmi with the advantage. And we got a stoppage in play. It seems like everybody's in the game. All right, here we go. 1:45 to go in the third. 47-34 Carmi. Young on the right side. It's in the hands of Ryder. Back to Young. Getting a screen from Andy. Driving in left side. Now pulls it back out in the near corner. Down low. They go to Ryder. Correction, that's Ran. It's a back off in the hands of Young. Young over to the right side. Dribbling to his left. Hands it off to Andy. Andy, pull-up shot to free throw line. Silky smooth. Andy with 17. 47-36. An 11-point Carmi lead. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Edwards, left side. Almost lost it. Able to get control of it back on the left side. Edwards dribbling in the far corner. Now it's Dixon at the top of the key on the near side. They go to Holloman. Gavin driving with the right hand. Puts up a tough shot down low. Offensive foul is going to be called. Ted Knapp says Gavin put his shoulder down.
That was a nice finish, though, by Gavin. That was pretty impressive.
Kevin Wolf initially thought it was going to be an and one. Then he saw Knapp make the signal of going the other way. Big break for Harrisburg. Carmi leads by 11, 47-36. Young into the front court, over to the right side, hands it off to Ryder. Now this is Andy, guarded by Driscoll. Back over to Young on the right side. Young dribbling left, poked away. Andy able to get it back near midcourt. Andy, near side, ran, thought about it. Moves it off for Young in the near corner, guarded by Dixon. Dribbles inside, now pulls it back out. That's what Young's done a lot.
Yeah.
Trying to give a good drive towards the basket, then just pull it out, back to the perimeter. 18 seconds left to play here in the third quarter, 47-36.
Flatten out the defense here.
Harrisburg going to hold for one shot. 5 seconds. Young with three. Young pulls up over Dixon and hits at the buzzer. Harrisburg not going away. Carmi leads by 9 as we go to the fourth quarter. 47-38. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi-White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
The alarm sounds, coffee brews, and the porch light guides your steps toward another busy day. Just like you, Invenergy Solar is up with the sun. Invenergy's Boomtown Solar project will create up to 400 construction jobs and create enough electricity to power 40,000 American homes. Invenergy expects to invest $60 million over the project's lifetime, helping illuminate the future of all in White County. Private investment developed on private property with public benefits. Invenergy.
This is Carmi basketball on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and also online worldwide at WRUL.com. Open three-point shot on the right side from Owen Rand. It's up and good. And Harrisburg all of a sudden back within 6 at 47-41. Driscoll into the front court, dribbling to his left, and it's off to Edwards. Near side, Holloman has it. He'll fire a three. Can't get it. Trey Dixon there for the offensive rebound, and he'll pull it back out. Carmi a second opportunity here. Driscoll on the left top, guarded by Andy. Tries to get to the basket, stopped by Rand, and a foul going to be called against Owen Rand. A very quiet whistle.
Yeah. I honestly thought that was a squeak of a shoe on the floor, not a whistle.
Number 30, Owen Rand.
Rand picks up his first foul here in the fourth quarter. Edwards top of the key, driving to the right side, off in the corner now it's Driscoll. Gives it off to Holloman between the circles, guarded by Henshaw, right back to Driscoll. Driscoll, guarded there by Cameron Andy, over on the right side to Edwards. Top of the circle, Driscoll. Near side, Stockton. Back left side, Driscoll now. Driscoll driving in, off to Holloman in the far corner. Holloman pull-up jumper, might have been tipped, short. Rebound, Young up ahead to Andy. One-on-one with Edwards. Andy lays it in.
Lee, that is something special right there.
47-43. Andy's got 19 points. With 6:40 left to play here in the ball game. Carmi up by 4. Edwards, guarded there by Ryder. Carmi taking their time. 6.5 to go. Edwards to the left side, far corner. Driscoll catch and shoot. 3, it's good. First bank three-pointer. Driscoll's got 16. Back to a 7-point Carmi lead. Big shot there. Young, near side, Andy with it now. Guarded by Driscoll. Andy dribbles right. Stockton there. Now it's Young on the far side. That pass poked and stolen away by Driscoll. Read the bounce pass in the post. Driscoll picked it off. Big possession here for Carmi, up by 7. Driscoll, near side, Holloman. Thought about the 3. Trying to get past Henshaw. Dumps it off to Dixon. Trey never really got a good handle of it, but he's fouled.
Nice look there by Gavin. Drew the defense. Little drop off pass to Trey.
Foul by Owen Rand. That's his second Harrisburg foul. Driscoll to inbound. Looks, gets it in. Driscoll, or Edwards here on the far side. Cross-court pass, Dixon wide open. Trey Dixon lays it in, and he was fouled. 3-point play opportunity for Trey Dixon.
Nice find there by Edwards.
It's a very late foul, and you hear the Harrisburg faithful behind us. Andy Fehrenbacher.
I thought the whistle was for a goaltend. Can't smack the backboard, but.
Dixon's free throw, no good, so it doesn't really matter. 9-point Carmi lead, 52-43. Andy at the volleyball line, pulls up for 3, no good. Edwards lost the rebound, went up one-handed, but then he's able to grab it in the far corner. And they get it into the front court, and a timeout called by Kevin Wolf. Brought to you by Rush Appliance, 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well, back in 30.
Well, folks, that ain't country, but this is Skylar Harrelson from Jansen Auto in Carmi. It's been my pleasure to help my friends and neighbors get into the cars or trucks of their dreams for the last couple of years. Here at Jansen Auto, we're bringing you great vehicles at better than expected prices. There's really no reason to shop anywhere else. If we don't have it, we'll get it. All new vehicles are priced at huge discounts. Your hometown dealer, Jansen Auto Group in Carmi. Stop by and see why.
5:26 to go here in the ball game. Carmi leading Harrisburg by 9, 52-43. Harrisburg applying full court pressure. Dixon looks, gets it into Holloman at the free throw line. Mentioned Carmi and their struggles against full court pressure, but they clear it out for Driscoll, who's guarded by Andy. Driscoll across the half court line. Now it's off to Edwards here right in front of us. Edwards. It's a 5 count now, goes in the near corner back to Driscoll. Driscoll will pull it out to the top of the key. Now left side they go to Stockton. Stockton fakes the pass. Now it's on the right side to Dixon. Dixon pulls it out. Left side it goes to Holloman. Gavin directing traffic. Under 5 to play. 52-43 Carmi. Edwards dribbling inside. Tough shot, looking for a foul. Didn't get the whistle. Loose ball taken by Harrisburg. Harrisburg into the front court with Mann. Mann spin, shot, good. Mann's got 7. The Carmi lead is 7, 52-45. Under 4.5 to play. Driscoll falls down, a late whistle. Would have been an easy basket for Mann the other way, but Driscoll draws a foul. And is that my dad Ted Knapp's talking to? I think it was. Harrisburg foul against Cameron Andy. And it will be Carmi ball. And Driscoll will inbound. Holloman has it in the backcourt. Holloman across the timeline. Guarded there by Mann. Holloman goes left. Now it's off to Driscoll left side. Getting a screen from Stockton. Pick and roll not there. Carmine trying to kill some more clock. Leading by 7. 52-45. We approach the 4-minute mark. Gavin drives baseline layup. Good.
Kevin Holloman.
Holloman's got 23, and the Carmine lead back to 9 at 54-45. Andy spins inside, nearly travels, and a foul called against Carmine. That's Cade Stockton.
Foul number 20, Cade Stockton. To the line to shoot number 4.
Andy will shoot 2 free throws. He's got 19 points. Harrisburg needs all they can get from him in the final 4 minutes. First free throw up and good. (54-46). Andy goes 2 of 2. He's got 21. Back down to a 7-point game. Can Carmine take care of the ball? Inbound goes to Holloman, and he throws it away.
Carmine's got to slow down. They're letting the pressure get to him. We've seen this, what happened last Friday night.
54-47, 3:51 to play. Mann has it at the midcourt logo. Now over on the far side to Young. Top of the circle, they get it to Henshaw. Guarded there by Holloman. Now near side, it's Mann. They got Andy posting up on Driscoll. They don't go to him. Ryder over to Henshaw. Shot fake. Henshaw driving baseline. Gets Edwards up in the air. Now it's off to Ryder. Trying to create a shot. Able to draw a foul. 2 free throws coming up for Reed Ryder. Another foul on Cade Stockton. His second.
Number 20, Cade Stockton, his second.
So 2 free throws here for Ryder. First one up and good. 54-48. Carmine's lead keeps growing. Harrisburg keeps shrinking it. And Ryder able to go 2 for 2 to shrink it down to 5. 54-49. 3.5 left to play. Edwards to inbound. Gets it into Dixon. Then it was stolen by Andy. Henshaw on the near side. The free throw line, it goes to Ryder. Off to Young. Almost traveled. Carmine fans begging for a travel call, but Harrisburg has it in a 5-point game. Andy driving on the right side. Spins. Shot blocked by Driscoll. Andy got it back and put it in.
He got his shot blocked and still was able to rebound and get it up before.
54-51. Unbelievable move by Cameron Andy, and it's a 3-point game. Deja vu. Driscoll. Guarded by Andy. Dixon comes out to set a screen. Driscoll goes to his left now at 2:45 to play. 54-51 Carmine. Driscoll just dribbling around. Carmine not in a hurry to score here. Driscoll driving. Lobs it up top for Edwards. 2.5 left to play. 54-51. Edwards hands it off to Stockton. Now on the far side, it's Holloman. Holloman pulls it out near midcourt. Dribbling to his right. Now it's off to Driscoll on the near side. Back left side, Stockton. Stockton now comes near side to Driscoll. Harrisburg would only need a foul one more time to put Carmine at the free throw line. Driscoll dribbles all the way inside. His finger roll layup short. Trying to get his own rebound. Did so and drew a foul. Not a bad move by Driscoll. You know, you want to dribble around so much and waste so much time, but when you see an opening, try to take it and try to get a shot to go, but he drew the foul.
Yeah, you still got to be aggressive towards the basket. Don't need to force anything, and he did a good job at probing until he found a lane.
So 2 free throws here for Landon Driscoll, who's got 16 points. Free throws will be big for Carmine here in the fourth quarter, and Driscoll hits the first. Driscoll, a 74% free throw shooter on the season. 55-51. Second free throw for Driscoll. Got them both. 56-51. Carmine leads, 2 minutes left to play. Mann between the circles. They want to go to Andy, and they're not on the same page, and Mann throws it away.
I think Andy slipped a little bit right there.
1:49 to go. Carmine still working against the full court pressure. Edwards to inbound. Lobs it near midcourt to Driscoll, and he gets it across half court, but he picks up his dribble, and Kevin Wolf will call a timeout. Full timeout called by the Bulldogs. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
The Carmine Kiwanis Club is working hard to make a difference in the community, and it all starts with serving the children of the world. From fundraising efforts with proceeds going directly back into the community to working hand in hand with the Key Club, schools, Arrows program, and much more. At the Carmine Kiwanis Club, we build, and we love to welcome you. We meet every Thursday at noon in the White County Farm Bureau basement. Come visit us for lunch, a great program, and learn more about how Carmine Kiwanis helps move our region forward.
Hey Bulldog fans, it's Amanda Nelson with First Bank. We're excited to be your 3-for-3 sponsor again this season. For every 3-point shot made at a varsity boys and girls basketball game, we'll donate $3 to Carmine White County School. And be sure to stop by and get your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Every time you swipe it, we'll also make a donation to the school. Since 1893, First Bank has been committed to making great things happen for Carmine businesses, farmers, and families. Let's go Bulldogs.
Housing lender, member FDIC.
1:45 left to play in the ball game. Carmine leading by 5, 56-51. Bulldogs have the ball after a Kevin Wolf timeout. Harrisburg just turned it over as Carmine has it in the front court with Gavin Holloman. Holloman guarded by Mann, dribbling to his left. Now it's off to Stockton, and Stockton will draw a foul on Owen Rand. And so Carmine is in the double bonus, so free throws for the rest of the game per foul.
Foul number 30.
2 shots here for Cade Stockton.
Cade hasn't really been to the line too often this year, so.
Only 9 free throws.
If you're Harrisburg, this is probably the guy you want to foul.
Cade's first free throw up and good. 5 points for Cade Stockton. 57-51. This one's a big one. It would make it a 3-possession game. Got them both.
Good job there by Cade, stepping up and hitting 2 big ones.
Cade's got 6. The Carmine lead is 7, 58-51. 90 seconds left to play. Mann driving inside. Spins, tough shot, good. Andy Fehrenbacher wants a timeout with 1:20 left to play. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. We'll stay right here with 1:20 on the clock and a 5-point Carmine lead. Travis, is plain and simple. If you just take care of the ball and don't throw it away and hit your free throws, you're going to win this game. You're up by 5 with just 80 seconds left to play. Harrisburg's eventually got to start fouling.
You get the ball over half court, just hold on to it and force them to foul you. Don't do anything stupid with the ball. They still have the jump ball arrow, so if it gets tied up, just hold on for dear life till they call it. They should still have 1 or 2 timeouts left, so there's no pressure right now. They just need to take care of the basketball, get it up the court, and then play keep away.
Carmine will have the next 2 nights off. They will take on Fairfield on Friday at 7 o'clock. They'll wrap up the tournament on Saturday at 6 against Mount Vernon. Harrisburg trying to avoid an 0-2 start. Mitchell Edwards will inbound, 58-53, 80 seconds left to play. Edwards wanting to go to midcourt to Driscoll to get into Holloman, guarded by Mann, and he's fouled, and that will send Gavin Holloman to the free throw line. Gavin's having a great night, 23 points. We've talked about his free throw woes, just 55% of the season coming into the game tonight.
To shoot number 2, Gavin Holloman.
So it's a 5-point game. These are 2 big free throws. Chance to make it a 3-possession game. First free throw for Holloman. Got it. Holloman with 24. Second free throw on the way. Got them both. 2 big free throws for the junior. And Carmine's lead is 7, 60-53 with 1:15 to go. Henshaw off to Mann, cutting on the right side. Backdoor cut, and he goes up with a 2-handed flush.
He got up. He got up right there.
25 for Andy. Carmine's lead back down to 5. And Holloman again is fouled with 1:01 to go. I mean, not many guys can just cut back door, catch it, go up, throw it down two-handed. Maybe Bryce Connor. The 2 free throws here for Gavin Holloman. 25 points tonight for Gavin Holloman. And his first free throw up and good. This one's big. Got them both. 27 for Holloman. The Bulldogs lead is 7, 62-55, under a minute left to go. Rand, top of the key, over to Mann. He wants to go baseline against Dixon. Now cut off. Mann picks up his dribble, cutting his Andy, getting inside. And a foul on the floor.
I thought they were going to call a travel for a second.
I thought they were too.
Andy never really put the ball down, never dribbled.
Second foul on Driscoll. Just a third Carmi foul. They will inbound to Andy on the right side. Driving, dumps it off. Henshaw puts it up. He can't get it. Rebound loose. Andy tries to get it on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, and Carmi's got the arrow. Big stop there for the Bulldogs. Now can they take care of it? 62-55. Edwards will inbound. Looks, gets it into Holloman. He's fouled right away by Mann.
It's going to be the Mann's 5th. He's done.
So Mann will foul out. They'll bring Caden Young back in for the final 39.7 seconds. A lot of fans making their way to their cars, trying to beat the traffic.
Try to warm them up.
You automatic start on your truck out here, Travis?
Nope.
I'm also not as fortunate. First free throw for Gavin Holloman. He must have heard me talking about him missing free throws. I'm not sure if he's missed one tonight.
I'm not going to say anything.
Right on cue.
That's his second miss of the night.
28 for Gavin. 8-point Carmi lead, 63-55. Young gets inside, almost travels. Henshaw for 3. It's an air ball. Stockton the rebound, and Edwards is fouled with 29 seconds left to go. Henshaw commits his 3rd. Mitchell Edwards to the free throw line. And this one is all but over. Two free throws for Edwards. First one on the way, rims in. Just 6 points tonight for Mitchell. Mitchell shooting 80% from the charity stripe this season, and he goes 2 for 2. 65-55, final 27 seconds. Andy pulls up for a deep 3. It won't go. Holloman gets the rebound. Harrisburg still trying to foul, and Rand and Holloman
are tied up.
Yeah, a little frustration as they call the jump ball. Thought they were going to get a foul. But the arrow favors Harrisburg, so the Bulldogs will keep it with 20 seconds to go. Rand inbound. Gets it into Andy. He'll float one up, banks it in. 27 for Andy. And they get into Holloman, who's fouled with 14 seconds. And thankfully, this is hopefully the last time Carmi sees Harrisburg this year. I just feel for Kevin Wolf and the frustration of trying to play defense against that guy.
Yeah, he's just so tough. He's so shifty. He's going to find a way to get his.
2 more free throws for Gavin Holloman. Missed that one. I spoke too soon earlier, I guess. How about a career-high 28 for Gavin, though? Make it 29. 66-57, final 13 seconds. Andy goes to the basket. His floater left short. Rebound tipped out to Edwards. With 6 seconds, he'll pick up the basketball and hold it. And Carmi-White County able to hang on and defeat Harrisburg by a final score of 66-57. The Bulldogs improve to 14-4 overall in the season and 2-0 in this week's CWCIT. And we'll set up for 2 big matchups on Friday and Saturday against Fairfield and Mount Vernon. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. Our Transport postgame show coming up next on 97.3 WRUL.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Olney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. Life is always about change, and most businesses have to evolve to succeed. You want to be the best at what you do and do the things you like the most. We want to help you achieve that goal. We can help you design your records to evaluate what's the most profitable aspects. We can also help you evaluate what services are complementary and best offered together to your market niche customers. You know your business, but having the records to back up your business decisions can help with a business loan or just with peace of mind. Contact Nancy J. Winter, CPA, Carmi, 3822364.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes. Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
Final score, Bulldogs defeat Harrisburg tonight, 66-57. The postgame show is brought to you by Roark Transport, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 265-3665 for more. Being joined by head coach Kevin Wolf. And Coach, you guys pulled off a big win against a really good Harrisburg team.
Yeah, played well tonight. Got off to a quick start. The guys were shooting it really well. I thought the best thing we did tonight was late, though, handling the pressure. We didn't there for a minute. We had a few turnovers. The guys know what's coming, and then Landon got it, Gavin got it, made our free throws down the stretch. Cade Stockton with 2 big free throws. We handled that pressure better down the stretch. That was really pleasing to see. So, yeah, good win against a good team.
Well, you mentioned down the stretch, it almost felt like deja vu from what we saw last Friday. And a very similar game as well. You guys got off to a hot start, shoot the ball really well. They made the effort. But like you said, down the stretch, you guys especially making your free throws and taking care of the ball. And at times it was a little bit sloppy. But in the fourth quarter late, you guys did what you had to do.
Well, and I mean, you see every team doing that to us. We're not gifted, like I said the other night, with 5 tremendous ball handlers. And that's just the way our team's made up. We've got 2 really good ones that need the ball in their hands quite often. But you know how the game goes. It gets to other people. And then we gotta relax when that happens. We got to be smart with it, chin it, don't throw it away. No pick sixes like we said. But that's just what we're going to see throughout the rest of the season. And we have to just understand that and know that that's coming, embrace it, and you still want to attack the bucket. I thought Gavin had a good take there. Landon had a good take where he got fouled. I mean, there's such a fine line. I mean, there's no shot clock here, and that's, like I said before, earlier in the season, you could poll 100 coaches, and some of them want a shot clock just for this reason right here. Because coaches, when you're up 7 with 4 minutes left, you're, heck, let's milk this clock. Well, then the pressure gets to you, then you turn it over. A shot clock would really take away a lot of that. But, hey, we don't have it right now. We've got to do a better job late of getting it to Gavin, getting it to Landon, getting it to Mitchell. They got to be strong with it. Don't over-dribble. When teams start fouling us, make our free throws. Still want to attack. We still want layups. We still want to get to the free throw line, and we still want some set threes with our feet set for certain guys. But tonight was way better there down the stretch than what it was on Friday.
I was telling Travis, I feel bad for you having a game plan against Cameron Indy. Hopefully it's the last time you have to do that. But, I mean, he's so hard to stop. 27 points, and so many times it just seems like he gets a just slight glimpse of opening and he's able to score.
Yeah, he's as good as guard as there is. And we tell our guys, I mean, we don't want him to get his feet set, but then we also don't want to overplay because he's so good going back door and the other guys are passing it. But you could tell anybody they're blue in the face. He does that every night. It's the only way you're going to stop him is if he doesn't shoot it well. He's going to get his, but that's just like I say a lot. A lot of guys are going to get theirs. Gavin's going to get his a lot of the time. Mitchell's going to get theirs or his. Landon's going to get his. But you just have to make sure for us, if you're guarding us, 3 of the 3 don't get it. You got to limit them to 1 or 2 to be in the ball game. And whenever you're playing them, you have to limit him. But then we did a good job on some other guys, and that's why the score, we kept it where it was. The good players are going to get theirs. You have to try to limit everybody else and hold them under their average. Then you'll be in good shape.
You mentioned Gavin Holloman, a career high 29 points for him. He was hitting the shots outside early, but I thought as the game went on, did a great job going towards the rim, and he hit his free throws late in the game as well.
His free throws are getting way better. He's so strong around the bucket. He's taking good shots. You notice, whenever he's around the bucket tonight, it was always off 2 feet. And you've heard me say that forever. High school kids, you can watch whatever you want. LeBron James goes off 1 foot a lot. We're not LeBron James. Around the bucket, you got to be strong off 2 feet in traffic because that just helps you get some and ones, and it also helps you from not getting off balance so you can make your layups when you're around the rim. And you notice him tonight was getting off 2 feet really well. Landon a few times was better off 2 feet. There's going to be times when you're off 1 foot if you're flying on a fast break. But the guys, when they're strong with off 2 feet in the paint, they're pretty tough down there.
There's a 2-0 now in the tournament. You have a couple nights off. Then it's a rematch with Fairfield on Friday. Kind of what can you guys do the second time around to get the win?
We just have to finish. They're a good half-court defensive team. It's going to be hard to score on them in the half-court. They got some size. They switch ball screens, which we do too, which makes things tough. They got some size inside. We'll just have to run our stuff, run it on time. Like we always say, when we run stuff, we got to screen well, we got to pass it on time, and then we have to be ready to shoot it when we get the basketball. And then we got to stop them. So they run a lot of good stuff. We got lost a few times, which is uncharacteristic of us. The last time we played them, a few plays that we know we lost track of them, and Harrelson hit a 3 on us. But it's going to be another good game. It's Carmi Fairfield, 2 good teams, pretty even teams. So whichever team plays the smartest, doesn't put themselves in foul trouble, makes their free throws, going to win.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Final score, Bulldogs defeat Harrisburg tonight, 66-57. Is there a door open somewhere? I am. Are you freezing?
It's a little chilly.
I'm freezing. All right, let's wrap up, get out of here. Real quick. Individual scoring line, first for Harrisburg, 27 points from Cameron Andy, 9 apiece from Adrian Mann and Owen Rand, 6 from Caden Young, 4 from Reed Ryder, and just 2 points from Connor Henshaw. For the Bulldogs, 29 points for Gavin Holloman, 18 from Landon Driscoll, 7 from Mitchell Edwards, 6 from Cade Stockton, 4 from Trey Dixon, and 2 from Merrick Milhorn. Travis?
Carmi shot 17 of 26 from 2 for 65%, 6 of 17 for 35% from deep, and 16 of 20 from the free throw line for 80%. Harrisburg shot 20 of 29 for 69% from 2, 3 of 16 for 19% from 3, and they were a perfect 6 of 6 from the line. Carmi had 10 offensive, 13 defensive rebounds with 9 turnovers, and Harrisburg had 5 offensive, 9 defensive with 6 turnovers.
The player of the game is added by First Mid Bank and Trust. We need a partner you can bank on. Count on the great folks at First Mid Bank and Trust in Carmi. Really no question, Travis Gavin Holloman scored the basketball, and they needed him to. Got off to a hot start early and was able to do a lot in the second half as well to get the win, including making some free throws.
Yeah, he did a better job at making his free throws tonight.
Esther King trying to ask us a question.
Said, are we on TV? You are. But Gavin did a better job tonight at hitting his free throws. And last year he was close to 65, 70%, and that's more of like it when he's started the year about 51%. And he's up to 57, probably 58 or 59, maybe 60% after tonight. And he did a good job attacking when there was lanes to attack. There's so much attention being paid to Mitchell. There's so much attention being paid to Landon that he's that third guy that really can go off on any given night just because they draw so much attention. There's so much gravity to Mitchell, to Landon, that he can get the drive and go in back door, and then he can draw fouls with the best of them. And as long as he knocks them down, he's going to put up points.
Again, final score, Bulldogs defeat Harrisburg 66-57. They'll be back at home on Friday against Fairfield. And they'll wrap up the CIT on Saturday against Mount Vernon. Big thanks to Joe Wagner back at the WRUL studio. For Landon Elliott and Chloe Veach on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. For Travis Black, I'm Cole Carter. Thanks for listening and watching Bulldog Basketball.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
What you need, when you need it. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi has what you need. From outpatient therapy serving pediatrics to geriatrics, when you need it. Flexible hours for your convenience, state-of-the-art equipment, private treatment rooms, and personalized programs tailored to fit you and delivered by a therapy team committed to compassionate care. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi. Learn more by calling 382-2927 today or search Wabash Christian Therapy on Facebook. Wabash Christian Therapy in Carmi. Better every day.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Doing business in today's world can be complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. People's National Bank is here to help your business not only survive, but thrive. With modern-day products such as remote deposit capture, ACH payments, merchant card services, and commercial line of credit sweeps, we can get you paid faster, protect your risk, and make your money work hard for you. Hi, this is Melinda with People's National Bank. Give me a call today and get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC.